3-1. Yandy Diaz was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as Tampa Bay downed Cleveland 6-5. The Pittsburgh Pirates picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. The Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-4. The Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 7-4. The Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-8. The Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Atlanta Braves snapped their 7-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-2. The Cardinals picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. The Reds defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 4-3. The New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 3-2. The Colorado Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 7-3. The Dodgers tallied 5 home runs overall as they bested the visiting Nats 9-4. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Oakland hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Paul Blackburn is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that, and you're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
to be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Frazier stands at first with one out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Has a look. Now the pitch.
1-0.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Davy Garcia will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Robbie Grossman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Tony Kemp will be next. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Another full count pitch home. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go. Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. takes this the other way to right. Gardner is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Comes set, the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. First pitch on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. That's popped up. Torres over to his right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. 1 run is scored. Settling in now, Matt Olson. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
0-1, here it comes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Piscotty, but this will land untouched. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kyle.
Striding in, Kyle Higashioka. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Stephen.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Fastball called strike. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. One out and a runner on second base. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 3-2. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Tony Kemp is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the striker.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not, and you see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses again, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. To short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's the A's 2 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball
1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Two and 2 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Fastball swung on and missed.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes Gardner. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Ready now, Luke Voigt, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding forward now, Sean Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Higashioka hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And a ball, 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Two and one. This pitch is popped up. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Defense.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Tony Kemp. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And to his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's
Easy
ball two.
take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-1. Digging in, Gio Urshela. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Frazier rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they now trail by only 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Murphy recovers. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in now, Brett Gardner, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, number 22,
time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Stanton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Oakland. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Right fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he lays off for ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Torres.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Kyle Higashioka stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Full count now, 3-2. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the stretch.
2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Slow little roller to third. Chapman brings it in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. And the deficit remains 5-2. Last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
The left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Jay Happ gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jay Happ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Gardner.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. And there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping up now, Tony Kemp. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Counting 2-1.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains 5-2. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Clint Frazier. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Outside, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. In past meetings with Jay Happ, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
In now, Marcus Semien, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, John Murphy.
Striding in once again, Sean Murphy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A's are gone in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball at the stairs.
Hendricks. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. to 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
First offering on its way, and right into the shift. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And the 2-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Brett Gardner will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch. This is skied into short left center. Grossman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Toro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out with the man at first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Last chance for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
5-2 the final score tonight. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Blackburn earns his first win of the season. Liam Hendricks hammers down the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the AL East, the A's sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays had 12 hits as a team as they dethroned the Royals 10-0. The Rays beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. The Orioles sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. The Boston Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 8-1. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-4. The Angels took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. The Astros grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-3. Max Fried got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Braves downed the Marlins 1-0. Jose Quintana got his 3rd win this season as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 2-1. Nicholas Castellanos was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the Reds over the Phillies 8-2. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 3-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. The Nationals pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-3. The San Diego Padres defeated the visiting Giants 8-5. And that's the show for today. Once again, have a very happy Easter, everyone.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. His career numbers against Manaea, he's 1 for 4. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
One out, nobody on. And he pops it up. Piscotty on his horse. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Tony Kemp. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting third. The designated
Here's
hitter.
Tommy La Stella now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here's the 0-2, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Grossman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1.
No, that's down.
Matt Olson is on deck. And the count will be full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Pitch popped up. Urshela is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Digging in, Matt Olson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. In his career, Torres hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Clint Frazier.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Here comes the first pitch. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 1-1, the count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's... And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Hit out toward second. To second for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Cole's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So striding in, Eric Gonzalez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Tony Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Now the A's designated hitter, Tommy LaStella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. One strike now from Cole. A shot down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. La Stella, base runner at first with 1 out. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Full sets and the pitch, and that misses ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Grounded up the first baseline. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A's strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Tuchman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
In now, Luke Voigt. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Outside, 3-0 now. Runner at second here with one man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grossman is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Yanks leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Olson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
As a look, now the pitch. Ramon Laureano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1 and 2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He stays alive, still 2 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. From the stretch. Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Ready once again, Robbie Grossman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he takes ball 1. Grossman, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Into the box, Tony Kemp. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-2. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that at the plate, Clint Frazier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That ball's foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up, Olsen in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, Texas.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eric Gonzalez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So far this season, Chapman is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
2-2 now.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. A's are gone in order. They're up Riding into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. On its way is pitch number 75. Weak grounder down the line at third. Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike.
Ready for another chance? Mike Tauchman. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one. And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A ball and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
1-2, here it comes. Two men are on with 2 men out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Matt Olson. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Tachman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 22.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Cole sets. Here it is on 1-0.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. This ball will be chopped foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-0 Oakland. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Gleyber Torres.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-0 on the way. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simeon. There's one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 3 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
Tommy. La Stella.
Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one, didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he rips it on the ground to second. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Urshela is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, John Murphy.
Digging in once again, Sean Murphy, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 5-1. Yusmeiro Petit comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 36.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Urshela is retired, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Tauchman. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Chapman near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Oakland A's used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean Manaea gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.